What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you like. Alright, man. This video gonna be about the Joker, who I refer to as the Kingpin. And it's apropos because if you didn't know, Nikola Jokic went out with an injury some weeks back, and all kind of YouTubers that's fanboys of Jokic were spelling the Denver Nuggets doom. But fortunately for the team, they came out with a winning record. I think they was like 12-5, somewhere up in there. I don't know. They was winning more than they was losing. So then reports come that Jokic was set to come back. And to be honest, at the beginning I thought he was faking, just to be honest. But looking at him after the injury, he is a little hampered. I'll say that. Or he got to be one hell of an athlete. But the thing I want to talk about is the fan base of Jokic starting to become intolerable, like LeBron fanboys. Now, when Jokic first hopped on the scene, he's out of shape still, but he was way out of shape back then. And around at the bubble, when the bubble happened, he started to show that he was a force, especially against the Clippers. It may be having to be due to coaching, but like when the Kingpin played the Clippers, you can almost count it as a win. It's wild to see it now, especially Zubac going, anyway. But as it started going, he started amassing these numbers, and a lot of guys who number geeks, just to be honest, they started to sing his praises, sometimes a little more than needed, because before they won the title, they had a pretty good team. I think they made the trade for Aaron Gordon, I think, after the bubble. Regardless, if you looked at that team was pretty talented. And Michael Porter was on that team. Michael Porter is up in Brooklyn getting buckets, which doesn't mean a whole lot, but compared to the numbers he was putting up in Denver, and he's been putting up 20 pretty consistent. So, I don't think they were using him to his fullest extent. Then you started noticing that he always has to have the ball in his hand. Offense got to start with him. And that's kind of like LeBron. To be honest, when you play basketball, it's 5 guys on the court. It's 4 other guys on the court. Right? So, to contribute to chemistry, team chemistry on the court, you need to have the ball moving. Now, Jokic is one of the better passers in coming in the league, especially from the center position. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he has to have the ball every trip down the court. If he posted up more, that would open up other things. If he posted up more, and he does have post-up moves. But as far as the MVP thing goes, to be honest, who else they was gonna give it to that was performing at that level? And at the beginning, I think a lot of those triple doubles were, I mean, like were natural. I think they were natural. Now, as it went, it started to be manufactured, just like Westbrook, whoever else tried to going on these triple double streaks, whatever. But now the team is, they have a lot more other players. They have more players that can do a lot more other things. They brought Brian Brown back. What's his name? Brown, I think. They brought him back. They got what's the old boy that came from Phoenix? Johnson, I think. I forgot his first name. But that Ron, number 0, he be killing. So I mean, they have some talent now where he doesn't have to necessarily have the ball. And Jamal Murray has been forgotten through this whole little process, because in the bubble, he was hitting 50 on the regular. He was hitting high numbers on the regular. He was making crazy moves. So now that he's back, and they lost to New York the other day, and he shot like 12 3-pointers. That's not gonna bode well for your team, Joker. So we're gonna see how it plays out, because now, I mean, All-Star break coming up, and then it's the second half of the season, and that's playoff push time. So we're gonna see how it goes. But I just wanted to make this little video about the Kingpin, as I call him, and the reason why is because he do be controlling. Don't get it twisted. If you saw him last year, he was on that bench coaching. Whenever they take a time out, he was coaching. Like, he was doing the Jimmy Johnson front clap while he was hurt, like in his tweed suit. So I mean, like, that's the reason why I refer to him as the Kingpin. So that's all I got, man. Grandpa out.